Hi everyone, Jonathan here just to give you guys an update on what's been happening here at the Nauticus office. So I've just got off a meeting with the mobile app team. Good news is our mobile app will be able to be live for use as part of the exchange launch. Users will be able to start downloading those apps as well. Secondly, we've had our release just published for a press release in the different areas of Bitcoin list, CCN, live Bitcoin news, and news BTC. So if you want to take a look at the article, please do have to check it out, find out what the news updates are. Now, a lot of people have been asking the question of when exchange, and it's a great question. We are hopeful that it will be at the end of this month, and we are continuously putting more effort into refining the details and testing, making sure it's 100% before we allow it to go out to the public. And as part of that, we have a new team member who's joined us, which a lot of you might know throughout our project, our trusted advisor, Kin, and a good friend of ours too. He's now joined our team permanently, full-time as well. So Kin, today, let's have a bit of introduction. So Kin, tell me more about, just to let our fans and users know more about yourself and what you'll be bringing as well. Tell me more about how you met Brian, how you guys know each other, as well as how you got involved with Nauticus.
I know Brian since a long time ago in Melbourne. But last year, middle last year, he gave me a call and asked me if I would like to be a technical advisor of Nauticus exchange project. And I spent a bit of time reading through the white paper, and I found that this is something I really want to be a part of. That with the exchange about to be, to get launched, I think I could be a bit help here. So now here we are. Here I am.
Absolutely. I think there's been a lot of difference you've made as well, a lot of input and suggestions, etc. over the months we've been through the whole time as well.
That's right.
That really propelled us. And so from that perspective, tell me about your background. Tell us about some of your background, what you've done, and where you came from.
Okay, I spent early part of my career working for startups in Melbourne, and then later on I moved to IT in the financial services service sector, and so I've been through a lot of international banks. To give you a few examples, I worked for investment technology group in the States, mainly on a lot of exchange connectivity project, and then you talk about Hong Kong Stock Exchange, ASX, Australia Stock Exchange, Sydney, and Singapore Stock Exchange as well. Then I also worked for Nomura Bank in Tokyo, and I worked for Nomura Bank in Hong Kong, but the bank itself is a Japanese bank.
I understand,
mainly on trade feed re-engineering project for the Asia Pac region. And then I have also worked for a British bank called Standard Chartered, mainly on real-time risk for exotic and derivative products in the wholesale area. Most importantly, I think I spent most of my career in finance working for Macquarie Bank, which is an Australian investment bank. I work for the front office derivative department, mainly involved in designing algorithmic trading system, as well as market making system. Okay, that's pretty much
definitely. I think that's very interesting as well. I mean, this is an industry that's definitely growing and requires a lot of experience and effort to be able to tackle those parts. So with Nomura, some people might not have heard of Nomura before, being from a Japanese bank. What kind of bank would Nomura be? What business are they normally involved in?
I think Nomura is a very large bank. It's one of the largest in Japan. But I work for the institution area, which we the bank, quantitative analysts would actually Nauticus design some what they call exotic product, which is a highly complex financial product dedicated for certain very institution client. Yes, and for example, some of the pricing of exotic product like range accrue, certain very complex product would take minutes to price.
Yeah.
Yes, and we utilize a lot of cloud, computing to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So moving on to the next one as well. Now that you've joined our team, how's it been like? What's the feeling you've been getting over here as well? Just let people know, promising new future teams, as well as what you've been doing here as well.
Okay, I definitely enjoyed for the last month here because I actually feel every day goes really quickly. I think that's a sign of me enjoying the work here. It's definitely challenging,
yeah.
Right? Because we are and to be honest, I have the responsibility to ensure that the launch of Nauticus Exchange to be as smooth and rock solid as possible, right? And I'm giving this honor to take this responsibility. And so during the course of this one fairly intense month, I do actually find rough edges here and there.
Yeah.
And however, I have to admit that nothing is more rewarding than seeing those problems gone.
Correct.
Right? So stay tuned for some good news that I will be, you will be announcing to the...
That's right, continuously improving. So
yes.
Making sure that it's an ongoing thing as well. It doesn't matter if it's a month after or 6 months, 12 months after, we continuously find ways to improve it and make the exchange even better as we go along.
Yep, that's my job now. Yep.
Beautiful.
Sure.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. We wanted to keep it short just to have a chat. If you have any other further questions, please do join us in the Telegram group for live chats. If you have any support or technical related questions or issues with your experience on the platform, please send it to support@nauticus.exchange. And hopefully, once we have more free time over the next couple of months, we'll be able to start joining back in the Telegram for chatting with all our community members too. Thanks everyone, and thanks to Kid Wong for joining us today.
That's my one.